My name is Portia, and I was sentenced to 7 years in federal prison for real estate fraud. So, what is real estate fraud? Because I didn't even know what it was when I got involved in these real estate deals. So, in 2004 and 2005, when the market was going crazy, there were investors that were looking to buy homes and pull the cash out of them and use it to invest in other things. As you can imagine, that still happens today, right? At this time, there were billboards and advertisements saying, if you have a credit score of 700, you can buy a house. And that's really what happened. They had these loans, banks did. They were called liar's loans or ninja loans, where all you had to do is state your income, whatever you wanted. And if you had the credit score, you would buy the house. And the way that I got involved in it was I heard there were investors looking for these types of properties, these houses that had supposed equity in them. So I would find a homeowner that was willing to sell their home for $1 million and get a high appraisal on it, which right there, bells should be going off. But the homes would appraise for this. Let's say the home appraised for $2 million and I locked it up for $1 million. I would do a joint venture with the homeowner and say, you'll get $1 million at title and the rest of the money will go to the person that buys the home. And so maybe the homeowner would get $500,000. That's a lot of money for an investor to get. And then they have this home that they have a payment on, and they're marking on the loan application that they're going to move into the home. So it's owner occupied, which in most cases they didn't move into the home. And then once they got their cash, in some cases they made the payment for a year, but when the market crashed, they walked away. So who's the victim on a deal like this? Well, you could say the bank is a victim, but the truth is the government bailed the bank out and the bank was in on the whole deal anyway. Mortgage broker certainly isn't, the appraiser isn't, and I'm not. We're actually all conspirators in a giant conspiracy. But at the end of the day, I was indicted, and really the American people are the victims because the taxpayers ended up bailing out the banks. And that's what I did, and it was illegal, and it was something that I regret, and I talk more about that. I'll talk more about that in another video.